maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. And for the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces, you got to stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How have you handled chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams, not so much.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Thomas is out there with Derek White, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, the guard set is Irving and Curry. O'Neal is out there with Simmons, and it's Claxton in at the center position. Tatum drives in, lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Celtics. And here's Brooklyn. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
This defensive game plan is easy. Keeping it the same, making them change things.
Now here's White, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. It's Thomas on the wing. And here is O'Neal. And Curry has it in the corner. Five on the clock. And the rejection by Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. First quarter, just over a minute played. Just 2 to shoot. Simmons can't get it to go.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Williams has a screen for Brown. On the high post, he drills it.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Nets miss again.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's Claxton, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
And he makes the first. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
Both good from the line that time.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Now here's White. He had 15 points last outing. Looks for Thomas, gets it to him, and then Thomas with the jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry passes to Claxton. Pass to Irving. Nets passing it around. O'Neal kicks to Irving. Back to O'Neal. The tray. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. Here's Thomas. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Passes it to Curry. There's the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Seth Curry at the line. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Curry.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Now here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 24 points. White, wide open. He fires. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Thomas against Curry. Over Thomas. And Boston with the rebound.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great 3-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Irving. With it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's the type of 3-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett comes in for Williams. And it's Pritchard in for White. Now here's Tatum. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Back to Brown. Over O'Neal. Brown, good. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Irving passes to O'Neal. Outside, Simmons. pass to Irving. Off the run. And Tatum pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Thomas. Double team on Thomas. There's Brown with the three. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his third assist on the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
Brooklyn Nets.
And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Celtics.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.